So if you stop and think about all the things that you can hear, even as you're sitting here or lying here right now, you'll probably notice that there's a never-ending stream of sounds around you. So even if you're in quite a quiet place, you'll still find that there are some subtle sounds going on around you, even if it's just like the sound of your breath or a radiator ticking or some subtle buzzing noise in the background. And this sort of never-ending stream of sound can be an interesting reflection of what happens in our minds. So in our minds, we tend to also have this never-ending stream of thoughts. And it's very rare, if ever, that we have complete silence, complete stillness in either the sounds around us or the thoughts in our minds. So there's a lot of similarities between our sounds and our thoughts. Both seem to kind of bubble up and appear from nowhere. A sound just appears, a thought just appears out of nowhere without us doing anything to create it. Both the sounds and our thoughts can seem quite random, and it feels often as if we don't have any control over the sounds coming up in the same way that it feels we don't have much control over thoughts coming up. But both sounds and our thoughts can carry a lot of momentum and trigger a lot of powerful emotions. So if you just notice a minute kind of the sounds around you, it's very difficult to just notice the kind of raw sound, just the quality of the sound without attaching a label to it or some meaning to it. So, for example, if you hear a car horn beeping or a car alarm beeping, it's very difficult not to label that as, oh, it's a car alarm, oh, it's a car horn. And then the story goes on. That's really annoying. I wish someone would stop it. I wonder whose it is, and on and on and on. And in the same way, we tend to have this response to thoughts that come up. So it's not the initial thought that often creates a lot of the noise and the distress in our minds. It's those subsequent thoughts that we have afterwards, whether that's criticizing ourselves for having the thought, starting to worry about the thought, about the thing that we're thinking about, and on it goes.